going to play... okay, there's no standard
I have to
for
say
this map.
it.
Let's
Mind
just
games.
wait. Let's go and have a look at
Yes.
Mind versus ESC. Game number 1. Map first is Mind. Let's have a look at the lineups.
For Mind, we got Lolwu in a KV5, nice Kamek, T69, Neskri, Ruskalek, and Sick in a 3090. Hemlo, and oh my god, he's Sergozo in the T1.
He is, oh my god, so Gosu. Anyway, so that is another aggressive lineup, very similar, but not quite the same. On ESC, we have a 5100, 290s, a WZ, 2 Cunninghams, a T69, best times 3, Sovnik, Shilas, Desnix, Oberfush,
Oberst Fox.
Officer, and Ilitepag, otherwise known as Shooter, and Desnix. Oh, Falcon, sorry.
Yeah.
Falcon. Anyway.
Okay. Yeah,
we go.
let's see what's going on. I bet, EC will go for the hill. They got the light set up with the VZ, the 3090s, and they will be before the KB5 on the
And
hill.
here comes the clash again. This map is never failing. And there's ram there from Zik to make sure Sovnik can't get away. But Mind are together, focusing down Sovnik. Sovnik's in a lot of trouble now. One more hit and he goes down. But at the same time, Nesby's taking a lot of fire and he's staying still. So he's going to go down too. Falcon is in a lot of trouble as well at 400 HP, but he's able to escape, but no longer being able to help his teammates. Zik and Shooter are going at each other, but Zik gets the better of it. ESC are down 2 tanks, and Mind are on the reload. But wait a minute.
The problem is that Schulz had not the chance to fire. He fired only once, so he got a lot of shells left, and you have to empty his clip, otherwise the other tanks are reloaded before he's
But
empty.
here comes the KV5, so the advantage time for ESC has gone. Here comes the ram. Oh,
nice ramming
even
damage.
though it was so slow, it was 100 on damage, and he gets in the way. Low Wu should not be turning his turret right now. What a bounce. What
From
a
the KV5,
silly
but the
thing.
T1 will kill him. Oh my god, he's Sergozo already hit him a lot, and yeah, that's another
There we go.
3090.
Finish him. Oh my god, he goes.
Yeah,
There we go.
there's a T1 kill.
Finish him. And he did it. But look at that. The Lowu just had to rotate his body, and he actually managed to track him just by rotating his body.
Yeah.
That was really awesome use of the KV5. But destruction hit from Mine wasn't even close. Mine takes the first map 1-0. What can we say about that other than
Typical
awesome?
Mainz battle. Awesome, fast, bam, 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 done.
Bam, bam,
Bam,
thank
bam.
you, ma'am. Mind 1-0. First battle to Mind decisively. Decisively, not even close. The mistake there was Sovnik not doing any damage.
Yeah, but he got blocked.
He got blocked. No, it was great played for Mind. It was a forced mistake. Like, let's talk like tennis. You got unforced errors and forced errors. These were forced errors. It wasn't them making mistakes like Nubs. This was Mind making them make mistakes. Like, really well done. They controlled that battle with absolute precision. That was so quick that we're not even going to be able to tell you your voting percentages. That was just too quick. There's no way that's done yet. So that's how quick that battle was. I'm going to quickly check what the next map was. That was crazy. That was so superb.
I will check the damage in the meantime.
Himmelsdorf. Winter Himmelsdorf.
Not Winter Himmelsdorf.
It's Winter Himmelsdorf.
No.
It is.
Nope.
No?
Nope.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, it's Winter Himmelsdorf, you're right.
Is it really?
No.
Anyway.
Best damage dealer for EC was Schulz in his 5100. But yeah, I pointed already out in the battle, he was not able to empty his clip in the beginning, so he was shooting basically as was the battle already lost, and he had never ever the chance to reload.
Yeah, and he came in late and he just fired in and did some damage, and that was it. It was too late to do anything. But there was only one casualty, and that was Nesqui for Mind. It was near flawless victory.
Yeah.
Unity struggled so hard on that map, and Mind made it look like child's play. And
Easy peasy.
no offense to Unity or Tau, but you know, ESC is a tougher opponent. So
that's true.
Unity, maybe it is Mind we should be looking at. We did say it was a 3-horse race, but right now Mind looks much stronger. But it's only been one map. It could have just been a good tactic.
Exactly. We have to watch him and stuff and check out what they're doing there. I mean, it's also a difference between light and heavy setups, so you have to play strong with both setups. Let's check out what Mainz will do on him and stuff.
Yeah, let's see what they will do. There's the damage for you guys at home. K-Mac, Mind is missing its logo, but
a mind game, I would say.
It's a mind game. Yeah,
it's a mind game.
They're so intelligent they managed to make it disappear. Ninja.
Yeah. I can tell you the logo is a brain.
Really? It's a picture of a mind. Okay, but 4 of the top guys being on Mind team shows how one-sided it really was.
Yep.
Shilets is the only one who actually put out any damage at all.
Basically, they all managed to empty the clip, deal the damage with the clip, and EC get focused out before they fully unload.
Simple as that.
Yeah.
Right, so on the social media, we do have Saihul. I thought it was Sai School, but it's Saihul. It's nothing better than watching WG League Finals Day after a really hard day at work. Damn straight. Then we have Gordon Heidi. He says, man, I'm so excited for the finals that I have to watch my stream on college under class. That's another school student we're ruining.
Better don't let the teacher know that.
Yeah. It's okay if you do the one, but stay in school. Make sure you do your studies, but I appreciate you
Finish your
watching.
school and then went to a programmer. To Programmer's Life.
At the same time.
No, finish school.
Anyway, mine will blow their minds. Nice one, Terry.
Yeah, I think we can recover it from the last finals. 50,000 tweets about mind games, mind blow their mind and all that stuff.
How many, in the chat now or on Twitter, how many puns for minds can we actually come up with? So we've got blow their mind, we've got mind games, we have
out of
invisible mind, out of their mind, blow their mind. We said blow my mind twice now. I'm not very good at this, but you guys are much better. Put it in the chat or put it in Twitter. You guys are going to be much more creative than we are when we have the spotlight in our face. But Himmelstoff, right? Himmelstoff is a classic map. Both teams should be very sturdy on it. They're very experienced on this map.
Yeah.
I don't expect any rush tactics, but we have seen some already today. So I think it's time to look at the lineups for Himmelstoff in game number 2. Mind 1-0 up so far. Game number 2, Mind versus ESC.
Yeah, and on the side of Mind we got Neskvi, Raskalek and Tick in the 5100, so 3 of them. Kamek, Lolwun, IS3 and Emlo. Oh my god, it's the Guzi complete the setup with the 2T1s.
And a very standard setup also on ESC on a mirror matchup lineup. Sovnik, Falcon and Best ×3 is in the 5100 and Shy and Shooter are in the IS3s, supported by the lovely Desnix and officer of the German army.
Yeah. Oberst Fuchs.
He said it. The T1 Cunningham, very important. Anyway, into the battle we go. Right, where are we going to see them go? We've got the hill. Neskwi looks like he's heading towards the hill here for Mind. Reasonably standard. Unity did the same thing.
Looks like a split for most teams to all directions. To just cover all areas, check out where the enemy team is going, maybe spot the T1s, and just catch some information before you regroup and decide.
Sorry, Dutch just made me laugh. He goes, mind the time. Oh, good one. Yeah. Anyway, Shooter avoids the shot from K-Mech, who tried to get an early damage shot out from his IS3.
Yeah, but there's a 5100 on the A1 area.
And guess what? It's mirrored by ESC. Zik is there, but who's the mirror matchup on that side?
Oberst Fuchs is the one in front, and behind him is Best X3 in the 5100.
Look at this. Mind and ESC are on the exact same page. The layout is almost identical for both teams. Yeah. The big difference here is the T1 position.
What a mind game. Okay, enough for this round.
Mind have copied ESC. They've read their minds. Mind control.
It's enough for the game.
Telepathic mind reading of the thing.
Hemlo gets spotted here. It will be interesting if Oberst Fuchs trying to go for him for the kill.
He's not showing much though, as we can. Oh, I'm going to detach the camera so we can actually have a good look at how much cover he's actually got. I think
Schultz was shooting at him, or Shooter. I don't know which one were able to shoot in this area. But yeah, he survived the shell and now he's safe behind the building.
Yeah, and it's very hard to hit that location. If you do hit, you often get a good penetration because of the weak top right of the turret there. But K-Make takes the shot and rocks back and forth to try and throw off any aims against him.
We
and there he goes down.
Switch to the hill. Definite is going forward, spotted the 5100 and was spotted as well. But he got also a tank behind. Behind him is Sovietnik in the 5100. And Falcon is ready to join him. So it's 2 5100 against maybe one. If
and he has spotted them. Nesquik spotted them, and he's not retreating so far.
No.
He spotted them, but is not backing off.
You also get one shell from the 5100, so it's kind of risky.
It's very risky. He's going up. He's going up for the spot again. Sovnik is moving closer, and Desnix is going to go for the proxy scout. Now, Nesquik's no way on Earth going to be able to kill. Oh, wait, that was close. I was going to say there's no way to kill him.
But he were able to spot the 5100 behind, so
no, he hasn't
was
spotted. No, he hasn't. Has he?
He was spotted, yeah. He was spotted, definitely. And also he get one shot. So maybe Nesquik stayed too long and they're going with 2 5100 for him. That would be a really key moment for them.
Failware says ESC is in Mind's mind. Oh, God. Anyway, on the other side of the field, we have K-Mate taking the damage from Shy, and Shy getting the return as well. Behind it, Lowu still at max HP. And this is identical.
Yeah.
They're copying each other so well. These two teams are so evenly matched.
Also, the second 5100 would join the 5100 from Mind on the 0 line. But now they are backing a bit off and, give the hill completely to ESC. Maybe they want to push on the 1-2 line now if they know, okay, there are tanks on the hill.
Yeah, true. The votes have just come in. We are at 80% Mind and 20% ESC.
Unexpected.
That is very much in Mind's favour. You know, it's less expected than I think, because Mind have been very popular from day one. That they've been from season 1. They've been very popular as like the underdog team. They're now no longer that underdog, but they're still underdog. They're still top of the league, but they're still underdog over Na'Vi. So people still want to see Na'Vi fall. People they support Na'Vi, think Na'Vi the best, but they still kind of want to see them lose. So I think people are getting really behind Mind as the team that can do it. If it's not Unity, it's got to be Mind.
Especially also Na'Vi is still in a good position for the race of the second slot for the grand finals. So if they manage to get second place here, they will go for the grand finals. They will go for the grand finals. Really important between these sort of teams, and it's A Gaming, Mind and Unity are the three teams that really need that second place movement. But I've never seen such a draw out on Himmelsdorf. That's such a draw. I also think we don't see a draw in the end, but actually,
we definitely will not.
Yeah, actually, it looks like Mind was going with 4 tanks now to the open side, and Sovjetnik is relocating to join the tanks on the other side to equalize it again. Okay, this from Twitter. Okay. Impressively Kotak. No escape. Keep that in mind. You guys are good. All right, this much is better than we, and so totally creative. Better. Anyway, so I see that Mind has decided to push their forces to the west. This is the first time the strategies have separated, where there's 4 of the tier 8s on the far side. But ESC are adapting. It's like they are also they got it in their mind what they want to do. They're lagging behind. But they are still copying. Or are they forming in the center? I think ESC are actually forming for the first time a 5-man team. I think they spotted the T1 on C8 from Mind, and they know, okay, there must be nothing else, only the T1. So we could maybe move forward and kill the tank on D3. They didn't spot 2 tanks in the area, so they got in their mind there's only one. Yeah, well, oh my god, he's a ghost. Oh wait, they're getting unspotted. Look at ESC getting right across the open field, completely but unspotted. Shooter will cross now and be able to shoot him from behind. Surprise, surprise. But there we go. We have the engagement now, and K-Mac's going to be in a lot of trouble if he's not careful. He's got no support. If ESC can get into this situation in the next 10 seconds, they can kill him. But oh my god, he's a ghost who's got to pick him up. But here they do. They do come around the corner. K-Mac goes down. Look at that melt. Focus. He just absolutely disappears, and Mind now have to react to the situation as Nesqui's running back as fast as he can, but this might be too late as Lowu's moving forward to absorb the shots, but he's caught in the open. First track, he's down to 234, but he makes it. He makes it across, and in the open, Sovnik gets taken out by Zik. But this is most of the ammo gone, and there he goes. Lowu goes best X3, though, have to get very, very quickly into position. Are they withdrawing for the reload? They shouldn't. I think they have to go for the reload, but they got 2 IS3s and only 150-100. But here he comes. Mind is coming in with Zik and Nesqui coming in to do the damage, but Nesqui's actually taking too much damage from the hill. This might be too bad of a situation for Mind. And also the T1 is now in the cap for Mind, but the T1 from ESC and Shooter comes in, and oh my god, Nesqui just disappears. This is super amazingly good accuracy from ESC. They're in a good position. Whenever they want someone dead, they just kill them. And Zik is on one side, Raskulik's on the other. Zik is under a lot of fire now. He's got to be careful, but if Shooter comes out too far, he's actually going to be pinned from not only Zik, but his teammate Raskulik. But no, ESC have got them surrounded. That's it, Raskulik's dead. Yeah. Zik will go next, but he misses his shot. Zik needed that kill, but absolutely fantastic play. But it's not over yet with 50 seconds left on the capture. Will they get back in time? It looks like they definitely will be really close to. Even if he's not reloaded, he can ram the T1. It's only one, so you got 47 seconds left. Even if the second one. And Best secures the victory for ESC. 1-1 after 2 games. Fantastic play, ESC. Well played. They moved across. Mind left one gap. The field was completely unspotted, unguarded. Yeah. And ESC read this moment and charged across the field. Huge risk. Huge risk. But they read
their minds and moved across, and there was no escape.
Yeah, that's
they
true.
did it.
And yeah, like you told it, unspotted, perfectly played, immediately focus one out without any chance to react. Yeah, and then you have to continue.
Didn't we say that this match would be the highlight of the day? We've seen some really crushing defeats. We've seen some close matches between A Gaming and Synergy, but this one is the one that's closest in skill level from both teams. And well, we've just seen it 1-1. Just take us through what happened in that battle.
We saw in the beginning the teams going for equal sides, checking out what's possible, spotted each other, and checking out what was the position. And I think ESC know, they're playing exactly the same tactic. The biggest threat for us is push in the middle. So let's do a push in the middle against their tactic. And yeah, it worked perfectly out. They coming from two sides. One IS3 was immediately...
They did what they needed to do.
Imploded.
They had to do that. If they waited 5 seconds longer, they would have failed hard.
Exactly, because then the 5100 from behind joined them and you can shoot them back. But so also Lolvu was in the open, basically. He had to go safe and lose 1,000 hit points while going safe.
1,200 hit points to go safe.
Yes.
He was down to 234 and then...
And one tank down to 300 hit points. It's too much on that level.
There's the damage. Kamek from Mind, Raslik, Lobo, Zik at the top. Wait, is that right? Did Mind really do that much damage? That was from the previous battle. That was from the previous battle.
Yeah,
that's wrong. That's wrong. That's
wrong.
Ignore that. Yeah. Ignore that. That was map number 1.
It was Sovietnik with 1,700.
That's definitely map number 1. That's not map number 2. No chance.
The best damage was Raskalik for Mind with 1,860 in the 5100, 8 shells, 6 connected.
That was definitely wrong. Ignore that. And there's no way Mind did that much damage.
But if you check the damage from EC, pretty much solid. The worst best X3 only 1k damage, the best 1,700, but they're all pretty close to each other.
I'm looking at the stats now, and it definitely seems you can't see where it went wrong for Mind. It looks good. For statistically, it looks decent, but it's just it reminded me of how good A Gaming were when they were focusing the fire. On Cliff, when they came around the back, when Synergy came around the back, A Gaming just focused like it was like a Death Star laser, just killing them in one shot. And it felt like that from ESC there. They came out, they had a target, they even didn't, because a lot of mistakes I see is that you just try and get the DPM out. So the amateur teams or the not so good teams, they fire as soon as they see a target. But ESC and A Gaming, they're waiting, they're holding their shot for the extra half a second, 2 seconds to get that guy they need. They're not waiting too long, because if you wait too long, obviously you're not getting the DPM out. But they're making sure they knock out the guns, because if you wait for 2 seconds, but you kill a gun, the enemy DPM is way lower than that 2 seconds of DPM you've lost.
Exactly.
I hope that makes sense to you guys. So if you knock out the gun, that complete DPM disappears. So they're not going to fire again. If you fire, you may gain fast, like a third or fourth of a shot extra for your team, but they're still going to be keeping the high DPM up themselves. So it's about beating the enemy's DPM, not just maximizing your DPM.
Basically, don't waste your shells, go for the low targets, eliminate guns.
Eliminate guns, I say go for the low target. It's actually lower than eliminate guns, because low target sometimes is like, an autoloader. He's just finished his shells off, and I actually run the strategy myself, and I'm a 5100, I've unloaded, I sometimes go in the middle of the enemy and make them shoot me. And my teammates, like, if they're in DPM tanks, just go over the hill and just sit there shooting them. And I'm like, oh no, they're killing me, I'm going to die. I had 40 seconds of reload, oh no. And then our team just win. So it works. It works
every time. And with the 5100, you can perfectly shield other tanks, because it's so huge.
Exactly.
Absolutely no problem. So
and in fact, a strategy that I saw the Asian server do a lot on Himmelsdorf, to take the banana. To take the banana line, the 8 line. They would send, if they know that the enemy are camping with 2 IS-3s, they send a 5100 first with the IS-3s behind. The reason and the logic behind it is that the 5100 will be able to kill one of the IS-3s with the IS-3's help. It will receive 2 rounds of shots from the IS-3s, but it will survive. Pretty crippled, but it will survive. And the IS-3s then are at max HP for when the reinforcements arrive, and they can hold the line while the rest of the team come in, or the 5100 buggers off and reloads and comes back later to clean up. And it worked a treat. I've seen them breaking camps like that quite a lot, using that HP of the 5100 as an assault vehicle. But map number 3 will be Cliff. ESC versus Mind, 1-1 so far. Let's hear it for Cliff, map number 3.
On the side of Mind, we got Kamek and Lolwu in the Gunslingers. We didn't point that out. 269s. Neskri, Ruskalik taking the 330-90s, 2T1 Zamlo, and oh my god.
Mirror
so
matchup! Mirror
Yes.
matchup! ESC, for the first time on Cliff, has a kind of mirror matchup. 2 T69s, the Gunslingers, driven by Shy and Falcon. Then we have the 3 1390s, Soviet Best and Shooter, supported by and Desney in the T1 Cunninghams. This is the first time we've seen a match, mirror matchup, but hold on.
But
there's
yeah,
a problem.
Garage Thaco is not moving.
Yeah, there's
from
been a
ESC.
disconnect from one of the players, so we'll just restart that, but we'll be very quick back into the battle.
Exactly.
And
But
technical
I
issues.
think from the south,
time,
there's but from the south they are slightly in favor.
South is going to be in favour, purely from the positional advantage. However,
And the
T69s are faster than the Pershing. I heard someone say that they're not, but I swear they are.
It's close too.
Is
But
it really
yeah,
close? But over
the
flat
acceleration
ground,
is a bit better, but
uphill
yeah.
is better for the T69 because it's a
Yeah.
light attack. So getting into position on mines, Cliff, is going to be much easier for the 69s. But the gunslinger combination from the south position can get on the edge of the hill pretty quickly. So even 3090s crossing can sometimes get hit.
That's true, yeah.
I love sitting in that position myself when I'm playing, even in random games. Go there with a 69, unload my first clip, take maybe 1 or 2 hits, and then go off reload. You always get some early free damage because there's someone in the open. And if you track
That's
them, you get all the XP from the track. I love it when that
extra
happens.
damage. Yeah, but I wonder maybe if Mind play from the north on the 1-2 line with 239s and trying to flank. We didn't saw that today, but
yes,
could be an option.
It could be an option. I kind of expect the same strategy Synergy pulled, where you send your 3090s around the side,
lighthouse,
and you have your 69s at the front. But you tuck your 69s a bit more in.
Yeah.
So you try and bait them over the hill. And when they come for you, because they're like, oh no, we're surrounded by 1390, let's just go over the hill. And then your 69s are in a defensive position that takes actually a few too many shots. But it depends on how much shots the 1390s can get off. So many things can go wrong with that.
Yeah,
it's so
sure.
high risk. If you're spotted by the T1, they get enough advantage.
That's
they
a
can
big
just go
question,
over the
yeah.
hill. I don't know.
If you get spotted, I mean, you have to get spotted at the 1-2 line because the T1 should be fast enough, at least the one who spawns closer to it.
Yeah,
and
definitely.
You
But-
send the T1s via
But
spawn.
the zero line, the round the mountain,
Yeah.
not all teams send a T1 to guard that position.
No, that's true. Often it's free. Yeah, they're going with 2 T1s on the 1-2 line to cover that, or going fast for the cap,
Go for
and
a
then you
cap,
can go
perfect.
around the lighthouse, and yeah.
Yeah. Well, 80% people, the 20% for ESC kind of looks good right now. The
Yeah.
odds of winning the 80.
Is this the map
50.
mode or the mode for the logo?
What?
Not the vote for the logo? 80% like the brain more?
I think people like ESC.
Yeah.
It's a big bear.
A
Big
German
bear.
one.
It's a German bear, not a Russian bear.
No, it's a German one.
It's a German bear. Have you seen the latest 8-bit?
No.
The 8-bit World of Tanks. They have a Japanese vehicle and a Soviet vehicle attack each other.
Okay.
Instead of firing, they get out of their tanks. And the Japanese guy obviously has a samurai sword,
Yeah.
and the Russian guy just has a guitar. And the Japanese guy just goes up to him kicks him, and nothing happens. He kicks him again, and the Russian guy just plays the guitar, and the bear just comes off screen and jumps on the Japanese guy, and it's just like what.
What?
So yeah, what? But anyway, that's the latest 8-bit. If you haven't seen that, but so yeah, we will see the strategy. Hopefully,
Yeah.
see the. Just looking behind me. Who are we waiting for?
Yeah.
We'll see the strategy go on soon, and I'm interested to see what they're going to do with it because it does feel like the South is with this lineup has much more. Advantage. Who was spawning in the south? I didn't know.
EC.
It was ESC
Yeah,
in the
EC
south.
was in
So
south.
what will mine think of?
Yeah, that's why
What comes to mind?
I think in their mind game they're playing the possibility
What
to
comes
go
to mind
1-2
for the
line.
strategy?
Yeah.
What are they thinking of?
The first thing they got in their mind, I bet, is going 1-2 line.
There's only
with the
one thing
230
on their
man.
mind.
Yeah.
It's winning this.
Yeah, it's mindless to think that much about it, but.
Whalefish says mines have been read. Excellent play by ESC in the last map. Yes, absolutely.
That's true.
You guys enjoying the stream? I hope you are. This is the last 3 maps.
Yeah,
in theory.
hopefully.
In 3, the last 3 maps for today. We will be back tomorrow at midday. Central European time. All the times you see displayed on the screen, unless stated otherwise, is Moscow time.
Yeah.
So when you get the schedule up for the next day, if we have that available, I'm not sure, you will see all the times in Moscow time. But tomorrow we will have...
first game will be Navi again.
Navi versus A-Gaming. Should be a good battle.
Yeah.
We'll see if they calm down. And Navi often starts the first round very aggressive and calms down as the tournament gets a bit more serious. For whatever reason, they just seem to be crazy in the first round. And then the second game will be whoever wins here versus
Red Rush Unity.
Unity, yeah.
Exactly.
So anyway, let's go back into map number 3. It's been restarted. It is Gunslingers and 390s versus each other in a mirror matchup. Let's go to it.
Yes, and I think, ESC will immediately go for the mid with all tanks. Maybe 130-90 will go up there. We saw that in, I think, all matches from the South teams.
Navi versus Not, apparently.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not. Trust us. It's mine versus...
No,
it's
not.
games.
It's not?
It's not.
Not?
It's not. It
What
is
a mind
ESC
game.
versus mine. What am I getting? Mine trying to throw us off. It's like saying, we're Navi. Like, trust us. We're on the left. We're Navi.
Here
We're
it's the
we're
right
blue
setup.
guys.
Mind against ESC.
All right, let's get into it. Okay, so mine, starting from the north position, are coming down and...
we will see no 30-90s on the 1-2 line. All 5 tanks from both
all
teams.
going in, and mine have got reasonably good spawns, although their 69s are lagging a little bit behind. There is one AMX going out for the flank. He seems to be going far away round the side. Rasselix and Nesqui, I think, are going to deliberately pop themselves up. It looks like they're going to make it in time. Yes, they are. Kamek and Lowell are definitely going to make it into position in time.
Yeah, but Shooter didn't go for the mid spot. They stay a bit more defensive. I think they expected something like a push or a rush.
But so, wait a minute, the two 3090s that have loaded, Soviet and Best X3, they will be able to aim at Rasselix and Nesqui or Kamek and Lowell if they come up this way, and it's going to be close. Wait a minute, mine is just going straight over the hill. This is really bad news for Lowell and Kamek because Best X3 are ready there for this to happen. But wait a minute, Falcon's taking the damage here from Mind, but Rascally's already taken a lot of damage. Mind, I'm not sure who's got the advantage here because the damage is going absolutely everywhere. Falcon needs to get focused down before his last shot goes off, but it doesn't seem like they're going to be able to get it. Kamelek is actually trying to bait the damage
from behind, and Falcon got in big trouble, and now decided ESC to push in. They know, okay, we can't stay, we have to move forward.
Shooter's coming forward because Zik has not fired yet, and they have to get out of that. Oh my god, Hisagosu's taking damage, but he's not down net. We're not going to watch the tier 1 fight, but it does seem like that ESC is a bit behind in that battle as well. So Mine has got the advantage, but here comes ESC. Lots of HP still here, but Mine's got the superior position. Will they be able to focus down X3? Will they be able to focus him down? Yes, they will, but they do lose Kamelek in the process. Nesqui low, but here comes Zik. Zik is here. Will he have all 6 shells remaining? But he should have taken out Falcon. Falcon is 61 HP. Is able to get 2 shots into Zik. 3 shots into Zik. Well, no, he's in position now, but that was bad play by Mind. ESC might have won this because of Falcon being left alive at 61 HP, able to get a full clip into Zik. Zik now on reload.
Reloaded far before Zik.
He was going to be. So Raslik needs to save him. Will he be able to do it? He's on reload, and instead of trying to ram Falcon and get past him, that's a big mistake. Mind are misplaying like mad here, but there we go. He's reloaded. He needs to get round the corner. Stop rocking back and forth. Save Zik. Save Zik. 1 shot against him. How behind the rock? Shooter has reloaded now, but the first shot goes low and it hits Shy in the track. Raslik though, no, he's bouncing too many shots.
ESC will secure this victory, I
think. Look at that. ESC totally dominates Mine. It looked like Mine had the advantage, but they just left too many ESC low HP tanks alive, and that was just bad misplay by Mine.
I think so, yeah. But it was also perfectly executed by ESC. And I think Shooter knows some of the tactics from Mine. At least it looks like, because on him himself, they perfectly stay on the opposite to counter Mine. Again. I think the two 3090s immediately aggressive to the left side of the hill, and then going around, immediately going back and flanking the guys from Mine was also the perfect call.
I think that the big difference was that Falcon was ignored. He should have gone down immediately, but he got his entire clip into the back of Zik, and Zik wasn't able to do as much as we thought he would. Max HP, he comes in and dies. It was bit of a misplay there, but there were some other shots from Mine that just were a bit too rushed or bad. Rasalik at the end there panicked, shot too early, hit the track instead of hitting the side. If he had stayed still and fired 3 shots on the side, he would have killed the T69, and then it would be a 1 versus 1 right now. But he didn't count the shots. His teammates were not communicating with him. Falcon had 1 shot there. That's all he had. He had 1 shell, and that they didn't communicate that. And so he... well, I don't know. It just seemed like a big misplay there by Mind twice.
Yeah, I wouldn't say a big one, because ESC forced them to do this. I would say small mistake in that case, that he didn't stay still and shoot 2 times, because he had absolutely no time to react, and there was another battle going on at the same time. But
So
yeah,
34 seconds. He's not going to get back, and if he tries
No.
to get back,
Schultz
Shy
is
is there,
waiting.
and he's going to get him.
yeah, Schultz is waiting for him, and they have no chance to pass him. And even if he passes, Schultz will go out and kill him. So that will be definitely a victory for ESC, and ESC taking the lead 2-1. And now we're coming to Minsk.
This is amazing.
Yeah,
Mine's
it's
at the first game,
unbelievable
but the next
how
2,
close.
ESC have managed to take. It could look like he'd go every way, but there he goes. Oh, his tank had to roll to a stop with no driver. There we go. Mind. Wow. 2-1 to ESC. Who would have thought it?
Nobody,
Mind coming
I
in
think.
as the favourite. 80% of you guys thought Mind definitely had this, and ESC are like, crack.
Come and get some.
Come and get this. We know what you do. Oh, look at the faces of Mind. They're like,
A bit of frustrating, I would say.
Kamelek is just. What happened there, guys? What happened there? Come on, answer me. What happened there?
Can anyone explain that to
Can you
me?
explain? And ESC are like smug.
Whatever.
Nice. Keeping it calm, keeping it real. ESC.
Yeah.
Strong at Nashon. Season 2, strong
Yeah.
newcomers. Season 3 got to the offline finals legitimately, regardless of what happened to the low teams.
Yeah.
And now they've got Mine on the ropes. Mine could go down
That's
the losers
true.
bracket. The biggest
Yeah.
upset tonight.
That
the
would be
huge
the biggest.
upset.
Yeah, the huge one. I mean, 3rd place after regular season against 8th place after regular
The
season.
only top seeded team, the only seeded team to go down into the losers bracket.
That's true.
If
Also,
they
yeah.
go if they go
If,
down.
if.
But the next map is Minsk, which they
Minsk.
did dominate over ESC during the regular season.
Exactly.
So this surely will go in Mine's favour, right?
It should be. Yeah.
Right?
Right. So we
Right.
will first time see maybe 5 maps.
That's what comes to mind anyway. But yeah,
You
there
got
was some
more
there-
Twitter
there-
posts or Twitch posts about the mind games.
Dutch Panzer TV says that Mine should have pressed the escape button.
That's a good one.
That's a good one. I like
That's a
that
good
one.
one. Yeah.
You guys would definitely do this. But a damage from the last one. Shy from ESC, Shooter from ESC. But Falcon's one I want to point out. He did almost nothing early on and recovered all that damage
Yes.
because he was left alive at 60 HP or whatever it was.
Yeah,
for
yeah,
two.
yeah.
Ridiculous play. I can't believe
Exactly.
he was ignored and people forgot about him. You can't leave an autoloader at 60. You
It's
can't leave a
not a
tank
60.
alive at
No.
60 HP. You've got to finish that job.
Exactly.
You don't do it half.
Especially on Cliff. I mean, he could hide
Yeah.
nowhere. He just drives in the little rock. He
Yeah.
just covers the tank, not even more.
Yeah.
So it should be super easy to
They
just
should
kill
have got him. They should have got him, especially that
Yeah.
they had control at that point. And it was it's just like, you can't let him sit back and shoot us to death. Okay.
Even with
whatever.
ramming damage, if you're on reload, just finish him
Yeah,
off.
you could die. It didn't need much. You didn't need much. But then again, it's easy to say that when you're sat in your comfy armchair and you're able to go like, look, it's easy. I'm sure that if I was in that position, well, maybe you can say, like, I definitely would. I definitely would.
I did several times already.
Oh, Mr. Pro.
Yeah.
It does happen. I think even at the professional level, it happens quite frequently where you over-focus, you get tunnel
Yes.
vision, and that's it. Once you get tunnel vision, unless that is exactly what your team actually needs to win, unfortunately, you're going to lose.
And I'm really interested to see Ensk. I think Mind will win here and don't have to press the escape button. I like that. I didn't get it in my mind.
Did you just make a joke about the joke?
Yeah,
Oh, come on.
yeah.
The puns here need to be escaped. We need to escape the puns
Yeah,
and go back inside our mind to think of new ones.
yeah, let's go to
Okay.
Himmelsdorf.
This is criminal. This is
Yeah,
criminal.
yeah.
You should be arrested for this. I'm looking for the pun police.
You see the police and the military outside?
There were
Yeah,
actually
a
in the
lot
lobby.
of
There was
high decorated ones.
highly decorated military. There must be some sort of. This is the President's Hotel.
Yeah.
It's the 5-star hotel of Minsk, Belarus. So they're obviously doing some sort of presentation or gathering here.
Yeah.
And we stepped out for a break between the last two matches, and there were 100 military men in full
Yeah.
dress uniform.
I think they want to see the
Highly
Europeans work.
They could be here for tanks. See,
Yeah,
so see the actual
maybe.
military, the training
Yeah, if
training
it's
their
possible
tank
to use a training
commanders,
program, yeah.
for water tanks. Anyway,
Just stop the shit.
battle number 4.
Let's
Battles
go in.
number 4. It is currently 2-1 to ESC. Can this continue in the 4th battle? We have Minsk, and for ESC, we have 2 5100s and 3 IS3s. They're going for the heavy IS3 tactic this time, and guess what? A mirror matchup. Shy, Shooter, Falcon are the IS3, Soviet, and Bez X3. My pronunciation is failing me this evening. With Desnix and Oberstfuchs.
Oberstfuchs, yeah, complete lineup. On that side of mine, you got Raskalik, Tick, 5100, Neskri, Kamek, Lolvu I3, Hemlo, and oh my god, he is so Gosu in the T1.
He is so Gosu, and he needs to be more Gosu today to be able to bring mine back from the brink of going to the losers bracket. They are not out of it if they lose today, but oh my god, I would not want to be in their briefing room tonight after this. If Shy goes for a shot on Hemler, did not connect, but that was close. I just happened to be behind his turret at that moment, and it just went sailing past. Very, very close.
By the way, one little side note, oh my god, he goes with only one of the 2 players who are from Minsk, so it's a local player here. So only 2 players from Minsk, and he's one of the locals.
Oh, who's the other?
I think it's Fixer, but I'm not 100% sure. I have to check that later. The AFK one. yeah, make it not better.
So his mother called him home.
Maybe I have to go home to lunch. Sorry, guys, I have to leave.
Oh dear. Anyway, wait, Nesqui though, Mind is pushing up. This is an aggressive tactic from Mind.
Yeah.
They've lost their patience, I think, right now, and they are going for it. This is huge. Nesqui's moving
and
right
Schultz
up
could
into
be in
the
big trouble
C6
here.
moment, and if they're going to get spotted by proxy very soon.
Spotted.
There it is. Shy is going to spot him by proxy. Oh, that was a bad shot there from Nesqui.
Double hit on Schultz.
3 shot against Shy, and he's now down to 718 HP. Great free damage
and
here.
the track from Tick in the 5100, so he's in a big trouble.
Shy's out of 400. He's got to get another shot on the back. Ratsnik's going in the back. 800 HP. 80
and
HP.
Kill.
He's dead. And Shooter's now taking damage too. Mind haven't received a single point of damage yet.
No, playing it perfectly.
Zik is now on reload though, so this is the time that ESC needs to advance, as Raslik is also half clipped. He's fired at least 3 of his shells.
Soviet Neck now meets, oh my god, he's still in his T1 while they are pushing.
Oh, what a shot! Sovic took 2 shots from the side as they crossed the field there, and even Hemler's trying to pick off. Oh my god, this is just great play by Mind. They are absolutely destroying ESC. This is their map. This is their home turf, and they're saying, ESC, not today, sirs. Not today.
Not today. Not on this map. Yeah, only Lloyd will get 1 single shell to fire. He's down to 1057. It's looking perfectly for Mind. And I think they will continue now to the cap, make some pressure, let ESC come back, and try to deal more damage or maybe finish another tank off.
Yeah, but Mind are now waiting for the reload. Zik is reloaded. He's coming back in, and this could be the final push from Mind, or are they playing it safe? Wait a minute, the T1 there from Desnik is going around the outside. He's going to go for some cap pressure, which could throw off Mind during the next fight.
Actually, 2 T8's really close to him, and they can shoot all the railways up to the... don't have to go immediately to the north. So I think they are pretty safe, actually. Even if they got only 1 T1 left with Hemler, but he also can go back to save.
Here he comes. He's coming in the back now. He's going to run into the Mind lineup. Zik will probably be spotted in a second if he's not careful. And there he goes. He's going out. He's definitely going to be spotted. So Zik's location will be known. And look how spread Mind is. Zik snaps forward like a bot straight to Desnik's location. He's going to go. He smells the blood, and he looks like he's going to go straight for him. But if he does that, his team will be down to 4 versus 4. Yeah. Not exactly an advantage for ESC, but it's an equalizer they might need.
That's true. Yeah, that's how to use the T1. Now he's running. He spotted the 5100 who is going for him. Just run away and give ESC the chance to come back maybe.
Yeah, the chance. And this is one they have to use, but he's looking the wrong way. He hasn't found the tier 1 yet, but his 6th sense keeps getting triggered. There he is. He's found Desnix. He probably will not fire.
And exact in the same moment ESC starts to move in the north.
Yeah, ESC's moving in, so we're going to ignore this battle and go into the main fight as Shooter comes in, but he's utterly surrounded.
But
and if he's not careful, he's going to get totally wrecked here as Wrestling bounces the shot, and Shooter now in a lot of trouble.
But look at Nesqui, he's down immediately.
Oh, Nesqui is completely melted. Wrestling now, so get by the corner, but but Shooter's preventing him from getting out. But he is coming with him. He's burning. He's going to burn to death. He did not have a fire kit. That's a risk they have to take. Mind now lost 2 tanks to 0 from ESC. Zik, though, is at max HP and has a full clip, and he's going to come around the back. He's got to beat the time, but the ammo rack from Kamlik is hit, and he's used his repair kit. They need to make a move now. So ESC needs to push against these guys now before Zik arrives, because Mind are holding this guys in defensive positions. They're IS3s. They don't need to be any strength. But Zik is coming around the back.
Shooter
I'm going to
totally
switch to
ignoring the T1. They're going
and
forward.
It's going to be too late. Zik only needs another 10 seconds, and this is all over for ESC. But they are moving now in against the IS3. But Lowell goes down to 628. The autoloaders would have been spent by now from ESC, or mostly. Here comes Zik. Falcon is burning. Falcon is burning. He's down to 92. He's got to survive it. He's got to get the extra shots off, and Lowell's going to go down. ESC is going to make it. Zik has not got enough damage. This looks like that Mind are actually fluffed this. The move there with the T1 has totally tamed this battle, but Zik is able to even the playing field a little bit more, but Kamlik is in a lot of trouble. Shooter's going to be able to finish him off from the back or a ram. Falcon is at 90
There's the kill.
And that is a whole shot. He's not vulnerable from a T1. Zik is out. Did he really shoot all 6 shells?
Yeah.
I cannot believe
think he's on reload.
And he's now getting hit. He's no longer at max HP. 2 shots, but the other one did not connect. What were Mind playing at? How could they get baited by a T1 so easily?
I don't know. I have no idea why they're playing that like that. I mean, the 5100 totally exposed himself. Why he's not just going back to let Hemlo do the job? Hemlo could do it easily to just defend the cap, and they should focus on
T8. Send the T1 back to defend the cap, and wow.
They get totally distracted.
Zik is waiting for Best X3 to come around the corner. He's not loaded yet. This is going to be all over as Shooter takes down Zik. 1 shot from Best, and he's down. That is it. ESC are going to the winners bracket, and Mind, the total upset. 8th place ESC defeats 3rd place Mind in the biggest upset of today.
Exactly.
ESC, Icy Box, go through into the winners bracket to face Unity tomorrow.